Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play La-Mulana 2. So, the dev room, in case you didn't know, is over here. It's playing your own game. With monsters. You're very high. Hold on. I need to get to your level. Please come over here. I want to offer you all of my love. Anyway, apps is Miracle Witch. Actually, we needed that. There you go. Ah, yes, that is a correct combination. I get to see them reminisce about their games that they've done before this. Yay. Ah, after making a game that people liked, what if we continued doing that but made them pay for it instead? So they made Negoro. The original La-Mulana, not the remake that I Let's Played. They weren't making games with the player in mind. What did you have in mind? Game that could be expanded with the creation and exchange of user-generated stages for infinite replayability. A lot of people tried that. It didn't. It requires involvement from your community, which means you need to have inspired them in some way first. You can't make that be the thing that gets your people involved in the game. Anyway, it was a rip-roaring success. Well, being adequate in its own way counts as success. Sure, whatever, I guess. I'm not overly impressed personally, but whatever, let's keep going. Rose and Camellia. The girl's second Flash game. It's a slaptastic fighting game where you swipe the mouse to smack your opponent. This is stupid. Accessibility in mind. Well, I guess you learned. Maybe. Noble women competed in the time-honored tradition of bitch-slapping each other with their mouse. A bastard poster child for the studio. The weird part is also the original La-Mulana was not released under the Negoro game name, so it was hard for people to associate Negoro. It was not obvious for people to associate Negoro with that. So yeah, I guess if that was your most successful to date, it would be associated to you. I see. They made it simple to create new stories, to promote new things. Because there's a second and a third. Well, no, there's not a third. Laying the double slap. Apparently you could double slap? Okay. Never played the games, by the way. Lonely House Moving. A third Flash game. It could be simple where you follow something by jumping, apparently. It's adorable and you can't see Negoro doing that again. Okay. I guess Negoro does not do adorable anymore. So the other projects were too time consuming, so you decided to make shorter projects, and this was shorter. And there's a hidden ending, because sure, why not? Oh. Also high score. Storied history of game development, I don't know about that. There are a lot of doors in this room, so maybe. Also, he was impressed by how small this was. Well, good job, I guess. Space Capstar 2. Why 2? You didn't make the first one, you just made the second one? Weird okay. Weird. I was gonna say weird controls. Not weird, but awkward controls and don't touch the walls. I know this style. But then you got perfectionist and you stopped making short games. Slow-paced, methodical game about advancing through a labyrinth. Yeah, it's gonna be more entertaining if it slams into the walls. Is this the kind of game? Is it the kind of game where you shouldn't slam into the walls, though? Okay, it's about slamming into walls, so you're allowed to slam into walls? That does sound much more fun than the usual awkward to control, trying not to hit any walls in these tight corridor situations. And apparently it's hard to master. Okay. If you say so. I don't know how ramming into a wall can be difficult, but sure. Makuri Master, which looks so dumb. So you flip the skirts of every girl. Yay. It's a precision thing. It's very demanding, but it's still a stupid premise. Just saying. I mean, bitch slapping contests are not particularly intelligent, but still. Really, translated vocals for this. Are high school girls not considered children in Japan? How long is high school? Because pennies are important too. Oh boy. Yeah, the point is to see pennies. I don't like that's kind of weird. It goes 6 Flash game. Shoot a game that plays out on a fixed screen. Looks like Alien Invader, but different graphics. So aiming is more complicated, I take it, because whatever. It's supposed to be simple, but it wasn't. Oh, you can kill yourself with your own shots. That's amusing. So you have to keep shooting, but you have to dodge your shots when they come back down. Unlike Javanoid, for example, where you need to keep the bomb rolling. Yeah, okay. Game design apparently is garbage, so... You don't remember how many stages, and you don't remember if it was possible. Wait, stage is 001. Are you sure there's only 50 and not 100 something? Why would you have 3 digits for a 2-digit number of stages? That's silly. You never heard of anyone clearing every stage. Well, it's the most generic and blah 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 blah. You didn't like it. It doesn't look interesting either, I'll say. Future Development Company. Breaking with convention, this game wasn't announced on the Girl's site and was also a commission project. You're first. Have you had many? Because I remember this entire dev room and there wasn't another commission? The next one is like... Oh, maybe the next one is a commissioned one as well. I know the next one is Miracle Witch, but I forget if it is. Anyway. Project was built around the key phrase, temporary engineers. And then the promise is solving space-related issues. And blah 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 blah. You didn't want simple games, so you did something. Oh no. Does Opeko mean something specific in Japan, or is it just, you know, a random thing from him? I don't know. It was a blast to play, he says. And, I don't know about Mikuri Master. Hope at least it's more tasteful than Mikuri Master, I suppose. A La-Mulana last boss cameo in there. Why would you? It doesn't even look like something La-Mulana related. Miracle Witch. 2D action RPG with puzzle solving elements. Game came about as a way to replicate the experience of playing 2D ARPGs with a mouse. Aren't ARPGs like Diablo style and stuff? Or maybe they're thinking about more Japanese ARPGs, which are kind of different, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Every dungeon map is interconnected. Wow, it's like Souls, except it's not at all like Dark Souls, apparently. You look at it and it doesn't look at all like Dark Souls. Minimalist. It does look minimalistic, I'll give you that. Seems it resonated with retro gamers but flew over. I mean, you were going for a retro style thing, weren't you? That's kind of what happens with that. Philosopher's Pebbles. The Secret Room, yeah. They were making references to Harry Potter. And it was supposed to be short games, so they would do a lot, so you know, they could do a decent amount of Harry Potter thingies. But then it took a while, and then they figured they'd remake La-Mulana to make it more palatable. And then they never did it, I guess. But yeah, Negoro, yay! That was a thing. That was the dev room. What time is it? How much time did we waste on that? Not enough for an entire episode, so let's try to do something real quick. I'm going the wrong way to do that thing in particular. It is in this area though. Trying to remember a certain hint. And I think the hint is up here, so... Oh, it's cold in the icy water, thank you. I think there's a skeleton up here that gives me the hint I want. Ah, I don't know what this is about. Prosperity, I know, but I mean, like, what is it talking about even? Ah, yeah, Vidofnir. No, it's fine. We don't need that anymore. We have the light sight and everything. I'm trying to get the hint. Because there's a mantra to chant and I forget what the mantra is. I think it's like sun and moon, but I'm not sure. What is she doing? Ominous twisting swelter. 2 words. Ah! Day and night. I told you it was sun and moon! It's like I have a godlike memory. Sometimes. Sun and moon! In the sweltering blah 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 blah. So they keep saying the entrance to the underworld. Well, they keep saying. I don't know about keep and they, but anyway. It is said that the entrance to the underworld is at the very top of Yggdrasil, the tree. But of course it's an inverted tree, right? So the top of the tree is actually in the ground, at the very bottom, where it is very appropriate for the underworld to be situated, right? So that's where we're going. And as it turns out... Stop it! The very bottom happens to have a swelter or whatever it was calling it. So that's where we're going. Sing, bird of prey, beauty begins at the foot of you, gaze upon that foot. I think I forget exactly what you have to encant, but that's a hint about the bird up there, where we got the hint for down here, kind of. Was it? I think it's just a hint to tell you to chant a mantra at the foot of the bird where there's the hot spring, to get access to the hot spring. No one cares. There you go. Sun and moon. Let's see if I can do this or not. Vidofnir is weird. You absolutely need... Ow. To have the fire thingy. Okay, anyway. What? Does the... yeah. I do believe the lava things that pop out actually hurt you. Why did you not hit him? Oh my god. I'm being bad. I'm being very bad at this game. I disapprove. I was distracted by sneezing, okay. What was I even saying? I was in the middle of a sentence when she was sneezing. I forgot what it was. You do need the fire thingy to kill this. It's immune to weapons that don't have the firepower. And no, it's not the only one. There's another boss like that, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure I do, because I remember that boss specifically because it was so annoying. Because the fire thing doesn't apply to your sub-weapons, right? And he's really annoying to hit with your melee weapons. Like, it's possible, but it's so annoying to do. This guy is super annoying. Oh my god. Stop it! What is hitting me? I was looking at you with my shield up! What do you mean you hit me? I'm being bad again. I don't know how that got blocked, but whatever. It's good to know that his body doesn't actually hurt you. I'm about to die again. You know what? I'm just gonna die. It's fine, don't worry about it, I can just come back. Why am I... I'm still wounded. I'm still wounded! Go here to quick save, then go to the bottom where you don't get a quick save. Because it's not a real grail point. Ooh, nothing hit. That was nice. Oh my... I jumped. That was foolish. He was too low. That was annoying. That was bullshit. I didn't run into him. I'm being bad. I don't like how bad I am. Maybe I'm just getting old. Sometimes I feel like I'm just worse than I should be. Maybe it's because I'm trying to talk at the same time. That's possibly part of the reason. Let me just shut up for a second. Let's give it a try with me shutting up. Maybe cutting as well, I don't know. Oh my god! That shouldn't have hit. You just do that over and over and it's fine. And you know, while not talking so that you don't do stupid crap. Anyway, that's the door to the other world. It leads to the door above Charon's place. And we're not going through there yet. Because going through there means I stop having my grail point. My grail period. And not having my grail means I kind of am committed to doing it. Since I am not, we're gonna leave that for next time. So next time we're gonna try the door thingy. I forget what the order is. I'm sure we're gonna figure it out together or something. Or not. Or me or the internet are gonna figure that together. That sounds more right. I'll try to figure out anyway. It's for most of them I remember it's pretty logical because you lose items in a certain order, right? But usually like once for the gate that you're gonna lose the Gale Fibula, it's the gate that is behind the only place where you need the Gale Fibula to get to, right? Same with the grappling hood and whatnot, so it's there's a logic to it. Anyway, we're gonna see about that next time. Until then, see y'all.